Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to a brand new series we're going to be doing on the channel right here for Galaxy of Heroes. I've been playing this game ever since it dropped in 2015, but I thought it would be a great opportunity to start a brand new account, start fresh, do a whole new series for the channel. So since this is a brand new series, of course I don't have any characters unlocked, I don't have a majority of the theoretical campaign or a lot of the holocrons, etc., as you typically would as you kind of progress throughout the game. I did get the welcome bonus though, which did give us Mace Windu, Aayla Secura. We got a Jedi Knight Anakin. We got Old Man Ben. We also got Count Dooku, Darth Sidious, and Darth Vader, which is kind of surprising that they gave us Darth Vader right off the bat. Because I remember, if I at least remember correctly, that was a character that we had to kind of grind for later on. But regardless, these are the characters we're working with right now. I really haven't upgraded all of them or any of them. Some of them are 2, some of them are 1, and some of them are 3 stars. So the whole point of this series is, beyond documenting everything we're going to be doing, is we're going to try to max out as much as possible here. I'm talking max levels, max stars, max equipment, etc. But as of right now, I don't have a lot. So as you can see, the campaign is very minimalistic here. I don't have a lot going on. So what we're going to be doing is we're just going to be going through the campaign slowly but surely and kind of knocking out some of the smaller tasks. And we're not going to even just go through some of the campaign. We're also eventually going to be doing some PvP as well. And hopefully, at the end of the day, just kind of getting the account to what my main account used to be. I think this game is just a ton of fun, especially when it comes down to how quick and simple it is. A lot of people love to articulate, this is more of like a cash grab scenario, which I don't disagree to an extent, but at the end of the day, I think being able to collect Star Wars characters, make your own teams of Jedi, troopers, or a mix of dark and light side, very cool. But as you can see, we just wrap this up relatively quickly. 3 stars, very easy. But what's interesting too is I haven't really upgraded any of my people. I think upgrading for me, especially when some of the characters are going to become a little bit more utilized, I kind of want to what's the best way to describe this? I kind of want to be more strategic with my upgrades. Just because there is an upgrade doesn't mean I would want to upgrade them. Right now, as you can see, since we started the account, they just want us to click all these buttons, do all these things, and I think this is going to give us a Luke Skywalker, I believe. And yes, it did give us a Farm Boy Luke, which is a 3-star character. I remember getting him in the very beginning as well. We got stim tickets, 5,000 of them, which is nice, and they're going to be helpful as well. And we have, I think, 1 more free pack to open. Well, free droids. Level droids, what I like to call them. Great. And your typical stuff. But what's kind of cool is they have an error store now. I don't know what that is. I haven't played with the error store, but what I'm thinking about doing, like I said, is being a little bit more strategic with my upgrades. We can upgrade Obi-Wan, we can upgrade Dooku, we can upgrade Vader, we can upgrade all these characters, but as you just saw, it was relatively easy to complete that little mission, so I don't think we need to as of right now, and we have some equipment we can do, right? We can equip Anakin with certain things, we can even level him up. Actually, let's just promote Anakin right now. Might as well, right? Let's just keep promoting him, because I don't think that cost any credits. I know it costs credits to level them up, but to give them more stars, not so much. Let me see. Yeah, I don't think it does. I think once you got enough shards, that's it. You're good to go. So with upgrading, a lot of the equipment is going to be costing some credits. I had the assumption that promoting your character would cost some credits, but it doesn't look like they do. I thought they did in the past, but I could be wrong. I could be completely wrong here. So again, we're just going to max out the stars as much as possible tier 2. And I'm not going to be, well, maybe. I would like to try to stay away from using all the relevant meta stuff. I like to create teams of characters that I like. I know that may not always be the best case scenario, especially when it comes down to synergy between characters or groupings or factions rather, or anything of the sort. Like Anakin might be great for the 501st, or there might be a character like Rey, for example, who buffs all her resistance people. I just want to create characters and teams that I kind of enjoy. So let's just get into the second mission here real quick. Well, technically the fifth one. And again, this is our team. I don't really feel like putting Farm Boy Luke in here. I could. He might be a little bit more powerful than some of the characters we have here, but honestly, I'm more of a Jedi person than anyway, so I'll just kind of keep them. And again, since we did upgrade them, I would suspect that we're still going to be fine in the early stages. There's no point in really upgrading them as much as possible. And again, wants us to click everything. See, without even leveling them up all that much, barely any damage is held. So I feel like we're not going to use too much of things. Let's just use this one. This one. And like I said, easy, right? Very easy. We don't really need to be a little bit more strategic with the earlier ones, due to the fact that, again, all the characters I think are relatively powerful enough, because they kind of gave us great characters and the ability to even upgrade their stars a lot earlier on, which will allow us to kind of breeze through some of these harder difficulty levels. Like, I think we can even beat Maul here. Yep, we have 1 of 2. He had a shield, so let's do this. And AoE for Anakin all the time. And then I think, here, let's do this. That should help. What does this one do? I don't know what window does a lot. Deal special damage to target enemy. Call others to assist. Okay. Let's do Ahsoka. Okay, cool. And then we're gonna do Ayla's special too. I think next turn what I might do is do the Obi-Wan second move of his, or technically third move, which I think it gives him, yeah, it makes him the target, which is perfectly fine, because he's more of a tanky character anyway. There we go, and now we're on to number 2. Yep, and now we're on to Darth Maul. Again, this should be relatively simple, relatively easy. And then we're going to do this for Ahsoka. Even with the amount of damage Maul did, we're still okay. See, and we stunned him. Easy win for us. I think now we should start maybe looking at some small upgrades. We just hit player level 6. Nothing crazy, maybe some level upgrades. Because now we just reached stage 2. And I guess it just wants us to battle. Can I skip this? Apparently I can't. I have to battle it. So we'll see. I think we're still okay. You know, level-wise, power-wise, and everything. Okay, we got Ventress and the Night Sisters. For these type of situations, I like to take out the little minions first. I feel like it's a lot easier, and then you can focus on the big bad toward the end. Again, we're gonna use this one, and then take out another minion. Let's do this for Ayla. Yep, they're not doing a lot of damage. We're okay here still. And then here for Obi-Wan, we don't need to use the damage. Not damage. We don't need to use the taunt feature. And now we just have Ventress, and everything is just going to be smooth sailing from here. There we go, and one more, and we won. Just like that. Another easy 3 stars. So like I said, now I think we may need to start looking at maybe some upgrades for characters. And looks like we got the Ray Scavenger character, and yes, of course, we're gonna grab her, add her to the collection. Let's go and look at what we have. So we're gonna go here. We're gonna actually level Anakin up as much as we can. We can only do up to here because I guess that's the amount of training droids that I have, but that probably also wouldn't be smart. So let's do this instead. Let's level them up to 13. Of course, raises a lot of his stats. We are also going to... Windu's already 24. Obi-Wan's 2. Let's raise Ayla a little bit as well to, let's just say 13 again, or 14 rather. Perfectly fine. Same thing with Obi-Wan. Now, I'm not being very articulate with, or not articulate, specific with these numbers. I'm just kind of going with what I feel right, or what I feel is right for these scenarios. We don't even need to upgrade Luke. Do I want to? Yes, we should upgrade Ahsoka too, since she's technically one of our Jedi. And I think this is okay. The reason why I'm not doing a lot of this stuff is because just in case I really want to, you know, max out a character early on, I don't want the scenario where I run out of equipment too quick. So we're going to go back into the campaign, do a couple missions real quick. If I could even press that button. And this one should give us more Ahsoka shards, which we would definitely need to increase Ahsoka's stars. Alright, we have General Grievous here. Do this, stun them. Anakin does this. And then here we are. Alright, again, very easy. And after this one, we're just going to attack Grievous. And then we're going to use Ahsoka as the assist, or we don't, because we don't need to. Great. Cool. Another 3 stars, and we are now player level 7. We got 2 Ahsoka shards. We got 2 crystals as well. So let's also look at our quests, because we have a couple things here we can claim, right? And now, player level 8. Cool. And the achievements. This is where I remember the only way to claim Vader was that once you got enough Vader shards via the achievements, you can unlock them. But again, we already have them. So it looks like we might just be able to upgrade Vader's stars just from the achievements. And Vader was one of my favorite characters to use in this game. And what I'm thinking about doing, maybe to kind of speed up the process a little bit as well, is maybe playing a little bit off camera, just so that way I can kind of progress with everything, and it doesn't seem like the whole recording process is kind of slow, and we can kind of get more into the meat and potatoes of some of the characters and what I've unlocked over time. But if you are enjoying the video structure of how everything is going to be documented, we can kind of keep this going where I only play and record at the same time. I think that might be a little bit cumbersome, but also fun at the same time. So let's do this. Let's just do one more mission here. Let's go back into the campaign. And now we're going to face a Dark Trooper. We're going to keep these people. We got Mother Talzin. We got some more Night Sisters. Anakin does this. Obi-Wan stuns. And then Windu. I guess we didn't even need to use that move. Ahsoka stunned, but that's still okay. Ayla does one of these. Very minimal damage, we're still okay. In a lot of these earlier levels, we don't even need to use a lot of the advanced abilities. But I think for this one, we actually have to probably take out her. I originally said Mother Talzin, but it's actually Oldaka. So that was my mistake there. Let's do this. Next turn, for Anakin at least, we will be able to do the AoE again. Ahsoka can heal a little bit. And then we're going to use Anakin. Well, Anakin actually took her out instead, which is nice. Ahsoka uses her. Obi-Wan goes. Anakin does AoE, and then we should be able to knock him out. I thought we'd be able to knock out the other one too, but looks like we can't. Oh well. And then we're going to use Windu. Missed there. Anakin one more, and we just got another 3 stars. Awesome. We'll do remind later, because I don't need all those notifications popping up. Let's go to quest and claim what we haven't already. Claim some XP, and we just reached level 9. And I've got all these to claim. It looks like we got an Anakin chart here too, so that should help. Got a Rey one, got an Old Man Ben, another Anakin, and it looks like we got a Kylo Ren. Is that enough to... Wonderful. We can actually unlock Kylo Ren as well. And there we are. Kylo Ren. I think this is a great place to stop for the first episode. I really hope you all enjoyed this like little playthrough with me, and also let me know down below, is this something you want to see more of? Is this something I should just record while playing? Or would you like to just cut to kind of the meat and potatoes? Because this is one of those games where I could sink hours into. But again, I know a lot of people may not enjoy watching every little minute detail of these little games, where some people just kind of want to watch the teams, the big fights, and everything of the sort. But again, regardless, if you did come to the end of the video, thank you ever so much for watching. Thank you ever so much for subscribing if you have been a subscriber, and if you are new, consider subscribing. It would be beyond appreciated. And of course, until the next time, everyone, I hope you all take care, and may the Force be with you.